just did a summary on latest developments. What? Hello? Yes, Barbara. Bring my hot chocolate over right away. Thank you. Right. Oh, the seller on this. I haven't heard from him. That just came in, but I haven't got nothing listed. I hope he's okay. Good day, Mr. Alec. After something you have over in Greece, let me know tonight. Okay, so that's kind of cool mounted out there. Mr. Scrap Collector, overglorified scrap collector, not an inventor, not a scientist. None of that. No. Oh, I found the black and white video I copied with iPad on from the TV set. It was the Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. Isn't there a song about Colorado Mountain High or something? Anyway, there's an NBC or ABC or whatever story. I'm trying to figure it out what network. I haven't got a copy, but somebody filmed the entire interview and I put it on YouTube. I know it's one of them. I know that Peters, Von Puttkamer, gave me a check from NBC, but that was in 2000 something. This is done in 94, so I don't know. I have no idea. A lot of things have aired that I don't even know about, but anyway. Yes, doctor! Yes, sir! Doctor, sir. La. So, someday, I think they're going to be uploading, all the videos will be uploaded sometime. There'll be a lot of stuff nobody's ever seen, except the TV people. And the scientists. Is that a healthy way to put this without cracking? Without falling on the floor. I'm all day busy. Physically busy, which is good. Any snide comments from anybody? I love replying to some of them, but no, nothing. So what can I bitch about? What can I... Hello? What was that? What can I talk about? So how many folks you notice on YouTube are like robots? Like the 10 most weird things, the 10 most unphotographed, blah, blah, blah. They don't act like the same, like they're just robots. Typical YouTube stuff. And remember, subscribe. Press that little notification bell. They always say that too. A bunch of goofy people. Mr. Hammer. Hello, my name is Mr. Hammer. How are you today? And it doesn't quite look like a face on there. Anyway. Yes, doctor. Sir, yes, sir. Oh, I got a light up. No light bulb. Is there a light bulb in there? Yeah, there is. Oh, there's a plug down here. I wonder what this will do. Trouble light. The old-fashioned kind. Oh, I got color. Woohoo. Ah, that works. As I mentioned in a previous video, I like incandescent. This other stuff is pretty weird on the eyes. But anyway, no complaints, John, you silly sucker. How does this work now, huh? It came from outer space. Whoa! You just take this, throw it in the air, and film it. But a lot of people do that, and they claim it's a UFO, and they get deluded that way. Like a lot of humans are pretty well deluded and brainwashed. Right. Yeah, I'm in a different light. Okay. Well, that's good, isn't it? So how many laws will a country pass before the people rebel, I wonder? Another ridiculous question from me. Hello, what are you? What's your opinion? Well, that was another comment. Well, how can anybody in their garage build stuff the way you do or replicate it with all that fancy military equipment? Well, what the hell? You used a Tesla coil. That doesn't do anything. I made my coils that didn't spark. They're high capacity, high Q. The only sparking unit I ever had was DC discharge, AC discharge between two spark gaps. Super high voltage discharge snapping gap as referred to. So you're going to have to build yourself get low inductance capacitors, 25,000 volts each, 500 joules energy, and put them in series and get snapping gap. Okay, you do that. Forget about the coils, Tesla coils. Make yourself a Tesla system based on 2 triodes and have them oscillate back and forth. You get a fine, clean, hypertensive, good energy that way. So yes, I did have military equipment when I first started this. A lot of it, and variable capacitors. Dumbbell coil was healthy, but as I progressed along, I found out there's certain frequencies along with uranium ore within a sphere with a slit cut in the stainless steel ball. There's a magnetron, spiral spark gap, magnetic field, and magnetron in that area seemed to improve things quite a bit. And I started that in '86. No, I had it when I first started that. I didn't know it, but many years later, it was pointed out by Dr. Wilson, Harold Wilson, or DRAP, that John is doing, extracting atoms or something there to move them into an object. I tend to agree with that theory, as well as what Ken Shoulders, one of my very good friends, mentioned a few times and demonstrated himself. So I'm just replying to a comment that some guy, in a garage gonna do this stuff with a Tesla coil. Yeah, well, good luck. You gotta study Tesla. Colorado Spring Notes, his autobiography, study it, learn it, and build the stuff according to how he built it. As I progressed along, I found that Navy equipment and military equipment of all different kinds, there's lots of different kinds. Transmitters, receivers, modulators, couplers, antenna coupling system, antenna arrays, antenna systems. You got to get lucky and find a warship and strip it. I was lucky I had 4 warships I stripped. And a lot of that went up the hill, meaning where I lived was a mile up the hill in New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. I was on Front Street by the docks, the ships were, and I just hired myself. I said, don't want any money. I know what I'm doing. I stripped stuff before. I'm just going to work. And Wes Roots, the project manager, was very happy with me for those 5 years. So we had a lot of fun. And I learned a lot. Because I'm always learning. I make mistakes. And I learn. Still learning. Like working on speaking of Navy stuff, working on a rusty little center armature out of a synchro motor, if you know what that is. So it had to be cleaned, stripped, cleaned, and put it all back together. That was that gyro compass you saw me working on the other day, so I am busy. One of many things. So I'm busy with all that out there. And I get time to go in here and build lathes and machine tools and do other things and restore this and that, this and that, and this. Hi, back there. Oh, I just looked up and saw my loop antenna, which I used to have ones that were, I think they were about 3 feet in diameter. I might see them in some of the old vintage footage I had. They were handy too. You can use them as for receiving, or you can pump in heavy current and get some weird things happening. I see everything, okay? I see everything in kind of like in the future, or everything's in my head. So for me to explain stuff, no, can't do it. So I'll let the scientists figure it out when they're around. And I'm sure they'll be around when this stuff goes again. No, anyway. So it's going to be interesting. Trying to think of what's in all those videos, those demonstrations I did. I didn't even know. I can't remember them, but I had this camera mounted in my apartment lab. And anytime a film crew or people came, I'd turn it on. And it would film down the hallway and into the active area in the apartment. Well, I'm looking through these old videos on a VCR. On a black and white TV, still haven't got a color one. Otherwise, I'd be taping it in color. And I'm thinking, what the hell? You know, I didn't know I did that, and can't remember it. I know there was many TV people that came. They're coming in almost every week for quite a while, for years. So I just arranged where I had everything plugged in, set, tuned. All I had to do is just plug in the switch. I got rid of my stove, converted it into 110 volts each side, and that ran everything. So, okay, and I sat down at the control panels and did the fine tuning. I said, okay, something happened, I'll just leave that there, and so I did. Until the mayor and fire marshal got upset because of the people in New Westminster were complaining about the dishes falling over, the ornaments turning into goo. I was ordered to cease doing that, and this is interesting. Also, do not store the gear. Although I had 3 or 4 storage lockers, I was not allowed to store it. So luckily, I had a lawyer friend who helped me. Al Beebe, I wonder if he's still around. Because we said we're not going to comply, and the fire marshal, "You're not going to comply," in a weird voice. No, we know the laws, and we're going to make a room for you, but that's it. So a lot of stuff ended up at Can-Am Imports in Burnaby, British Columbia, Paul Pincott, and some of it went to Wesley Baker's Military Surplus, some of it went to Cliff Chan, the gun collector in Canada, plus some others. Tom George Brent. I wonder if he's still around. He supplied me with a lot of stuff. I better check what time it is, because I gotta get ready to do something. Feel about the same as whatever it is. Oh, 14 minutes. So it's probably the Queen has spoken. The Queen has spoken. The Baroness has spoken. Yeah, I have an unusual YouTube name. It's a throw out, like, you know. Like, yeah. No, don't subscribe. Don't press that ridiculous notification button. All that crap. I'm not interested. I just have fun doing these videos to... Hello, light. Let me do that again. Just have fun, because I'm a clown, and I've always been a clown, born a clown, cross-dressed when I was 14, loved it. My mother helped me out, my dad supported it, had laughs, took pictures, and I found him hyper kinky. I'm little Mr. Innocent, aren't I? I like a good spanking. Plus, it's a shield effect against all these people that want to know something. I'll pick your brain, or they would come. You know, they come around to the apartment. Landlord's son had to chase away roughly anywhere from 15 to 30 people per month. And that happened after the first BCTV interview I did on demonstration. Was they'd have to go through the TV station to get to me, and some of them got to me in a movie proposal and blah 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 blah. But I don't explain it, you know. I haven't got time to repeat myself over and over again. How does it work? What are you doing now? Although demonstrating it, like at the Stanley Hotel, was fun. Not the H effect, but power cells. Got an award for that. In Japan, we had the Hiroshima laboratory. You don't know that, do you? Of course you don't. Mr. Yamabe made a partial duplicate of the Hudson Effect lab in Hiroshima. You didn't know that, did you? When I lived in Germany, there was a lot of research done on metal samples, and stuff was written. You didn't know that, did you? As well as Austria. USA. You didn't know that, did you? Canada. You didn't know that, did you? I don't know what you've seen on TV, but remember, media puts you in this mold, and they film all the different pieces over and over again, and edit and cut and put music to it, then add guests in like Colonel Alexander or others over the years. So with Fox TV, one episode was they didn't want to touch the metal samples. Oh no, can't do that. So it was, you know, you got the skeptics and all that. And anyway, then you got good shows that work out very good, like with Jonathan Frakes of Star Trek #4. A Star Trek, not #4, but #1. Next Generation. And Robert Kiviat, working with them, was a great demo. It aired in 2000, believe it or not. I've got copies of the video, of course, and uploaded on my YouTube somewhere. Bad copies of it, oh well. So I'm going to get going. Your little kumquat's got to go. Oh, I love that light. Reminds you of the sun. Radiates heat. I'm craving for the sun. I am craving for it. See how the light changes? Now I look like so I'm sitting in the sun, I look a lot better than look under this light. I'll see my chops. Got new Boohoo panties on. How my Boohoo pants show up? Oh well, being insane is a lot of fun. Okay, folks, you take care. Don't take any wooden nickels and do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna go.